Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time, for y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all, or drown in my own shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Liam, are you really doing a Funkadelic record? Yes. One, because a good friend of mine recommended I review this album for her, an invitation I'd like to also extend out to you people. If you want a solo salvo done on an album you like, I'd recommend putting him down in the comments below. Maybe even drop a like and subscribe if you want to. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't do that often. And two, because I'm a big fan of Funkadelic myself. Hell, I'm a big fan of funk in general, from, like James Brown, Bootsy Collins. I love to do many solo salvos on funk albums, maybe even a retrospective on a whole funk band. But for right now, we should just stick to this. Maggot Brain, the last Funkadelic album with the original lineup before things went pear-shaped. This album screams psychedelic funk so loudly you can actually hear George Clinton breaking off a sheet of LSD, putting it on his tongue, and telling his musicians to really feel the music. Which is precisely what he did. Now, in a No Child Left Behind approach, George Clinton, high as a motherfucker on LSD, told his guitarist Eddie Hazel, may he rest in peace, to imagine that his mother died, and take those feelings and put them into his guitar. And what came out of it was a 10-minute titan of a title track that many a joint was sparked up to. Not that I would know. When you can improvise over the same chord progression for 10+ minutes and still have to be this black tar addictive, you know you've got the funk. But you don't need me telling you that. The praises of this song have been sung to the moon and back about 1,000,000 times, so what about the rest of the material on Maggot Brain? Well, the songs are good, but they're just really, really short. Now, if you wonder why I hesitated when I said that, if you're new to my channel, you should know that I am a big fan of short and punchy material, and not really a big fan of, like, long, sprawling tracks, which is the complete inverse when it comes to Maggot Brain. But there's a difference between short and punchy, and short and... Oh, the song's already over.
We are back in our mind.
Songs like Can You Get to That and Back in Our Minds could have used a disco edit, or hell, maybe even a guitar solo to increase the runtime, but they're still great songs. Simultaneously loose and tight, oh, sorry, that was going to be really gross, and very dark and psychedelic. Perfect for dropping acid to, or not. But the best track on this album has got to be the Black Sabbath-esque Super Stupid. Along with tracks like Hit It and Quit It and You and Your Folks, Me and My Folks, it's no wonder why this album breaks so many lists. Although I'm more personally attracted to albums like Cosmic Slop and Standing on the Verge of Getting It On, Maggot Brain is still a fantastic album that will infect your brain. Listen to it. Well, that does it for another solo salvo. I thank you all once again for sitting with me. Leave your recommendations in the comments below if you want. And until next time, I'm Liam Winfield. Keep on rockin'.